Okay guys, welcome to this video where I'm looking at question number 1 on the Edexcel AS Pure Mathematics for the November 2021 series. Okay, so this is aimed at predominantly, specifically AS level students, so students in year 12 and also year 13. Okay, and in this particular question, this is also a massive overlap with the GCSE higher tier curriculum and the IGCSE curriculum and the GCSE further maths curriculum. Okay, so this is question number 1, guys. It says in this question you should show all your stages of your working. Solutions relying on the calculator are not acceptable. Using algebra, solve the inequality x squared minus x is bigger than 20. Writing your answer in set notation. Okay, so this is what I call a quadratic inequality. So I'm going to subtract the 20 on both sides. So I'm going to have x squared, take away the x, take away the 20. Okay, so take away the 20. That has to be strictly greater than 0. Okay, so this is now my quadratic inequality. I'm now going to factorize this. Okay, so I can factorize this quadratic. Okay, and it has to be greater than 0. Okay, now factorizing this, hopefully you're happy that it's x minus 5 and x plus 4, or x plus 4, x minus 5. Doesn't really matter which way around you write it. Okay, for this. Now the solutions to this quadratic, okay, so it crosses the x-axis at 5 and minus 4. If you set this bracket equal to 0, that's where it crosses on the x-axis. So it crosses at 5 and minus 4. Okay, again, it's a rough sketch here, so apologies here if I don't make a, so it looks something like that. Okay, it crosses at 5 and minus 4. And if you're interested, it crosses the y-axis at minus 20, because the y-axis is when x is equal to 0. Okay, so if you put in x equals 0, you get minus 20 out. Okay, now it's saying when is this curve above 0? So when is this curve above the x-axis? Okay, so remember that this is my x-axis. Okay, so solving this, okay, so it's above the x-axis here, and it's above the x-axis here. Okay, now hopefully you're happy that I can write this on like an inequalities line. Okay, so that's when x is less than negative 4, or x is greater than 5. Okay, for that. Okay, so that is my solution. Okay, to question number 1. Okay, so this is my answer. Okay, in its algebraic case set notation. So x is strictly less than minus 4, or x is bigger than 5. Okay, looking at it on the graph. Okay, so hopefully it makes sense, guys. Okay, so that's our final answer for question number 1. Okay, and the topic is solving quadratic inequalities. Okay, so you always want to make it so it's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to 0. Factorize your quadratic if it does factorize. Okay, draw like a little sketch of it. Okay, and then work your answer from there. Okay.